Today, we gonna tackle the laboratory test number 10, which is the specific gravity and absorption of coarse aggregates. The significance and use of this method is it covers the determination of specific gravity and absorption of coarse aggregates. So the specific gravity may be expressed as back specific gravity SSD, or saturated surface dry, or apparent specific gravity. The apparatus of this method are a balance, wire basket, water tank, suspended apparatus, and sieves. So for the test sample, first is sample the aggregate in accordance with practice D75-97 or sampling aggregates. Number 2 is thoroughly mix the sample of aggregates and reduce it to approximately quantity needed using the applicable procedures in method C702, reducing peeled samples of aggregate to testing size. So number 3 is that the minimum weight of test sample to be used is given below. So we can see that nominal maximum size mm, so 12.5 or less, 19, 25, 37.5, 50, 63, 75, 90, 100, 112, 125, and 150. So minimum weight of test our sample is kilogram is 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 12, 18, 25, 40, 50, 75, 125. So for the procedures, first is obtain a sample of coarse aggregate material retained on the number 4 or 4.75 sieve. Number 2 is dry the test sample to constant weight at a temperature of 110 plus minus 5 degrees Celsius. Cool in air at room temperature until the aggregate has cooled to a temperature that is comfortable to handle, approximately 50 degrees Celsius. Number 3 is immerse the aggressive in water at room temperature for a period of 20 to 28 hours. Number 4 is dry the sample to a saturated surface dry SSD condition, rolling up the aggregate into the towel and then shaking and rolling the aggregates from side to side is usually effective in reducing the sample to a SSD condition. Number 5 is place the entire sample in the basket and weight it under water. The basket should be pre-conditioned to the water bath temperature, so shake the container to release any entrapped air before weighing. The container overflow needs to work properly to compensate for the water displaced by the sample. And last is the remove the aggregate from the water and dry the test sample to constant weight at a temperature of 110 plus minus degrees Celsius. Cool in air at room temperature 1 to 3 hours or until the aggregate has cooled to a temperature that is comfortable to handle, approximately 50 degrees Celsius, and weigh.